In the beginning, I was charged with a few counts of wire fraud, mail fraud, food stamp fraud, conspiracy, aggravated identity theft. That was about like 15 charges total.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is William from Before the Billions over here with another LLC Twitter. All right, so let's get into it. Today, we're going to be discussing people who are scamming the community and how they portray themselves as a legitimate business owner. I actually made a community tab post the other day that was showing how this lady, she was scammed out of over $2,000 of her own money out of her account because she ended up falling into a scam. There are a plethora of ways that people get scammed. So we're going to be going into a video interview that I saw a little while ago. This is actually from Rich and Unemployed. We're going to be actually reviewing his video interview, just a few snippets of it. That way you can see the mindset of somebody who has scammed people and has been successful with it to the point where he went to prison for making millions of dollars off of fraud. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys find this to be entertaining? And if so, please go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button.
Please, nigga, please hit the link.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm Jonathan Dubaton, aka Finesser, and we here. This is my story. In the beginning, I was charged with a few counts of wire fraud, mail fraud, food stamp fraud, conspiracy, aggravated identity theft. That was about like 15 charges total. Okay. It's different. When you hear food stamps, that's what people was doing. Like they either were buying vouchers from people or they were buying the actual car for people and give them like 60-40.
And swiping the car.
Right. So what I actually was doing was I had like thousands of names and I applied for food stamps in these people's names. And then I obtained the card. I thought like, you know what? I need to go ahead and get me a store.
Right.
I need to go ahead and get me my own store. So I got one. It was going good. Got two. And my plan was to get
run it up.
5 of them motherfuckers. The case was at 880,000.
Okay.
That's what was ran through my stores.
Okay.
And then they could only prove 395,000.
So did you have a plan when you went in?
Nah, my plan was to goddamn figure out a better plan. Get out a year early and run this shit back up.
And run it back up.
I'm in that bitch thinking.
Plotting
of how to multiply. Okay, shit. I made a couple mil. I'm about to make 20 this time. This is what I'm thinking. I'm talking all different type of criminals, how they got caught. Like in my brain, it sound good in the motherfucker.
All right, so as you can see already, he's like, he has no remorse stealing money or fraud or committing fraud or anything like that. He's like, hey, look, man, it worked out so well. I might as well do it. And it wasn't like he got life or nothing like that. So he went to jail, and then we're going to see exactly the charges that he got.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So how many people were on your case?
Just me and my sister.
You and your sister. Okay, and you were the target. Now, I hear wire fraud a lot when it comes to like fraud cases. What exactly is wire fraud? What does that mean?
Anything that has to do with money being transferred through virtually. Okay. So they can stick that on anybody.
Kind of like my phone charge.
Yeah, wire fraud. They just slap that on there.
Okay. And then you said food stamp fraud.
Food stamp fraud. Yeah. Now,
what year did you catch your case?
This was 2000. They kicked in my door 2015 October-ish. September, October, something like that.
And they kicked your door in.
Oh no, they didn't kick it in. They had the key. Yeah, they had the key.
Where'd they get the key from?
The leasing office.
So they had a warrant and they went to the leasing office and got the key?
Yeah.
They came at 6 a.m?
Yeah, about 5:30, 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I thought it was a joke, really. I thought it was like somebody was knocking at the door banging. I was asleep upstairs with my girl and my 2 homeboys was downstairs and somebody was just banging. And I was like, bro, like what? So I'm screaming from upstairs like, yo, what? It's the police. I was like, man, stop playing. And I just laid back down and they just come downstairs, come out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I tripping? So I'm really thinking like, all right, they got to be here for my homeboys that's downstairs because the shit I'm doing is like,
Ain't no way.
I don't even think it's illegal, really. Like, I ain't think the feds are coming.
We never think that it's
Feel
illegal.
me? So I go downstairs, you know, guns out, lasers out, lights flashing. I can't even fucking see. We all come out and they're like, as soon as I came downstairs, everybody was out. As soon as I came downstairs, they're like, there you go. I was like, oh shit. And I'm still not thinking like it can't be the food stamps. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? So he pulled me outside. He was like, yeah, you know why we here? I was like, nah, I don't. He was like, I'm USDA. And still ain't clicking. He's like, food stamps. I was like, damn, what's up? He took me upstairs and started questioning me like, yeah. So yeah, you got a store, right? And I was like, yeah. But his homeboy right next to him, he got the notepad out. They writing. I was like, oh nah, I need a lawyer.
This feels like an interrogation.
Yeah. So they, I've been through this before.
Okay, so rewind.
Yeah.
When they said food stamps and they asked you about a store, did you have?
Yeah.
Okay, how many stores did you have?
At that time, I had one. I had two.
Okay.
The other one just burnt down,
Damn.
like by the grace of God.
Right, because that's a whole nother case.
It was just more money involved because
Okay.
the one store I had, it was pushing in maybe like 60K a month.
Okay. Where was the store located?
In Mableton, Georgia.
Okay. Did you open this store specifically to run your operation?
Yep. I was making 60 a month. I had 2 customers a day.
Bro, what was they buying? Like,
I don't know. I wasn't there, but some days we ain't had no customers. I used to have the neighbors like, yo, you know, I know ways you can and enhance like like your traffic. I was like, oh yeah, we good.
it's cool. We're not looking for that right now.
But
We're
I'm
not
pulling
looking
up-
for customer acquisition.
Right. I was like, I got it. You know, it's gonna pick up sooner or later. I'm pulling up foreign, you know what I'm saying, designer shoes and shit. And I'm thinking, these white people, they don't know.
They don't understand what's going
But
on.
she did. She knew.
Yeah.
She was like, he had designer shoes and this. I wonder what he was doing.
Oh my God. So, okay. So I've heard about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
This food stamp store situation. So it was like vouchers, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
So like, it's different. When you hear food stamps, that's what people was doing. Like they either were buying vouchers from people or they were buying the actual card for people and give them like 60-40.
And swiping the card.
Right. So
okay.
what I actually was doing was I had like thousands of names and I applied for food stamps in these people's names. And then I obtained the card. And then, so at first I didn't have a store, but we had like a connect that would swipe for us. We would take 40%, we'll take 60. And at one point I was like, damn, they're taking a lot of money from me.
And we doing all the work.
Yeah. But he was taking all the risk.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, but I should never even done that. But thinking hindsight, like in retrospect, he probably would have snitched on me anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but like, I thought like, you know what? I need to go ahead and get me a store.
Right.
I need to go ahead and get me my own store. So I got one. It was going good. Got 2. And my plan was to get
Run it up.
5 of them motherfuckers. 5.
No. So basically, there was no ceiling on what you could do because you didn't actually need bodies. All you needed was the names.
All I needed was the names.
And then once you got the store, you were in control of the operation from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you and your sister were on the case. How was she involved?
Man, my sister really didn't do shit. She just was being a little sister, like, yo, I need you to put this store in your name.
Right.
Because my first store burnt down. I was like, damn, like.
How did it burn down?
My aunt had a store next door, which is a thrift store.
Uh-huh.
And she had the heater on or some shit.
Okay.
And I don't think she was in there. She might have been in there. Mm-hmm. And I don't fucking know.
She just burnt down.
She just caught on fire. Her shit caught on fire. My shit caught on fire. The next.
Damn.
And she was just gone like that. And I was like, while it was burning down, I'm looking, I was like, you know what? It might just be a blessing. Fuck that stuff.
Yeah, no, for real. For real. Nobody was hurt, so
Nobody.
It's all a blessing. Okay, so you say your little sister, she wasn't doing anything. So she got caught up. She was just signing your paperwork, signing your leases.
Yeah, didn't do shit. Didn't even make a lot of money from it for real.
So they charged her with what, conspiracy?
Everything.
Everything like that you had?
Everything.
Oh no.
Yeah. At first, she was charged because they thought that she was like my right hand. Like,
Right.
they got to be doing this together.
Right.
We can't be
Because
doing this by ourselves.
she's signing for everything.
Right. So they didn't know like her magnitude.
Okay.
And she really wasn't doing shit.
Okay.
She never went to the bank for a nigga. She ain't do shit.
Right.
But she was doing little jobs for me here and there, but like
Nothing that would constitute a Fed case.
nah, hell no.
Okay. So how did that play out with your family? Like, how did your family feel it out? Because you the older brother, she the younger sister. You done got her jammed up in your bullshit. So how did that go over like with your parents, and how did that work?
At first, see, my mom was out of town when it happened because they kicked in my door, my sister's door, and my mom's door
Simultaneously.
all at the same time.
Damn.
And my mom wasn't there, hopefully, by the grace of God, because she probably had a heart attack seeing that shit.
Oh my God.
And they ransacked our shit too. So she didn't know she was on the case for real until like later on. And then I had to break it down to her, like, and first it was me, like, damn, like, she knew what I was doing. But when she found out I caught the case, and then my sister was involved, heartbroken. Like, damn, you done fucked your life up, and you done fucked your sister's life up. And I'm like, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can always fix shit. I got this. And we didn't tell nobody else.
Okay.
We didn't tell nobody else. Like, it was just the immediate family.
Right.
Nobody outside knew. The next day, you know what I'm saying? My mom spent the night with me. We go to court. And these motherfuckers locked me up, man.
Damn.
Locked me up. My mom sitting there crying.
So they told you that they were gonna hold you till
because
trial.
I only had like 45 days until like my sentencing date.
Okay.
So I ain't had much, but like I'm looking back, my mama crying and shit. Like, I done took her down this road too many times. Like, I done been to jail as a juvenile maybe 3 times. I done been to court as a juvenile maybe 20 times.
Oh my God.
So she used to this shit, but she
Right.
thought it was over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was done being a criminal, but I always said, like, hey, if a lick come,
I'ma hit it.
I'm hitting it. When it M's, I'm gonna hit it.
I'm there.
And yeah, man, they locked me up, man. I had 45 days. They
So
took me to Lovejoy.
where they took you? I was gonna say, where did they take you? So they took you to Lovejoy for
Lovejoy.
45 days.
45 days. That was the longest 45
Lovejoy.
days of my motherfucking life.
Oh my God.
Because sitting in that motherfucker, like, it's like, I got 45 days of sentencing. I'm like, I don't know what
they
about
gonna
me.
give you.
So I'm in there asking all the questions to these niggas, like, bro, what you think I'm gonna get? What you think about to happen? They got all type of scenarios. Like, no, you straight, bro. You probably gonna get like a slap on the wrist. You gonna get probation, bro.
This your first time, bro. You good.
And
They got this thing called the valve, the safety valve. And they gonna tell you all that in Lovejoy.
Then they pull out the book. I forgot what the book was called. It was like something Fed book. Break down the point system and shit like that, man. They're like, yeah, this is what you're looking at. I'm like, damn, I'm looking at my guideline is saying like 5 years.
Damn.
Maybe 7. I think it was like 5 to 7 years or
Wow.
some shit. I'm like, bro, I can't do no fucking 5, bro. This little fraud shit, I cannot do a 5 piece, man. I'm 28 or 27, 28, 27, one of them. I'm like, bro, I can't do this.
This is not an
Well, I was 27 when I went in, 28 when I got sentenced. Bro, I'm
Okay.
like, bro, 5 years, I'll be 33. I got shit to do.
I got shit to do.
And I don't know, that was just the longest time. Like the first day waking up in that bitch, the food, I looked down and I didn't think it was serious. I looked down, it was nothing but slop. It was like watered sauce with some chicken and other shit they came up with, and some cornbread and some fucking green beans.
And it was like on a brown tray.
Yeah,
The
and I was
tray's
like,
disgusting.
I said, officer, I don't eat this. I'm a vegetarian. I said, I don't eat this, bro.
I ain't vegan.
I'm vegan, bro. He was
Are you
like,
organic?
that nigga looked at me and was like,
For real?
eat the sides, bro.
All right, so as you guys heard, he was just discussing how not only did he get himself in trouble, 15 charges, and then also his sister in trouble as well. He said that he got 5 to 7 years in prison. I wanted to just go over this and just point out the fact that he went through the 4 or 5 years in prison. He got his sister ended up going to prison as well. His mom was over there crying, and he still did not have any remorse. He's like, hey man, if a lick gonna come, I'm gonna hit it. So he was like, nah, it goes with his name. He's
Finesse.
is somebody who will go out his way to do something in order to become rich. They're discussing, hey, get rich quick. That means that you're gonna be like this guy who is, he's a felon who is not rehabilitated. He's like somebody like, hey, I gotta get these M's, I gotta get this money, gotta get to the bag at any means necessary, even if it means that my very close family ends up getting hurt as well. I wanted to just point that out, that whole get rich quick, whenever people say stuff like that, don't believe it. Usually things that are said that are too good to be true usually are going to be too good to be true, meaning you shouldn't do it. You have to be a lot more careful with people like this. It does say a lot about somebody if they can steal people's identities, put their family in a tough position for the money, right? For just to get rich. You'll see this in like LLC Twitter, where you have people trying to get rich quick. You have people saying like, oh, forget a job. Like I'd rather be rich and then not have to work. Most of the time you won't really appreciate the money unless you actually work hard for it. If you got things easily, you're not going to think too highly of something if you don't have to work hard for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please go ahead and give me a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. And then also hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified whenever I make new videos on YouTube. Also, guys, please go ahead and hit the link down below for the Discord, so that way you can speak with me or anybody else within the BTB squad. I also have a perk where you can get the unreleased videos that I'm working on in the Discord. So if you want to see and get early access to these videos for free, then you can go ahead and click the link to join the Discord. I appreciate you guys. I will see you all on the next one. It could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I really do appreciate it.